So I ended up pushing it a bit right, a little bit short right of the screen. Got about 60 yards left, so I'm gonna be hitting 58-degree wedge. Alright guys, so not a bad start there. Made a 4 on the hole 11, 470 yard par 4, straight away downhill. Alright, so I pulled it a bit left here, still in decent shape. 167 left of the pin, going to be hitting a pitching wedge. Alright, so hit a pretty good shot here. So I got about probably a 10 to 12 footer left. See if I can make it for my 3. That was a really good 3 there. Good enough to really get started. That was a really nice roll. Still trying to get a feel for these greens. I didn't quite get much time on the putting green because it is, believe it or not, really early. So on hole 12, it's about 430 yards. I'm gonna be taking a 2-iron up the right center of the fairway. Another ball. Alright, so a bit of trouble here. Pin is right there through those trees. I have a 5-iron. I'm gonna try to start it here and hit a bit of a cut and try to get into that bunker. So I hit a pretty good shot there. Caught a few trees on the way out, but it managed to go pretty straight. We have a pretty straightforward shot here with a 52-degree wedge. Still trying to figure out these greens a little bit, so I'm hoping we can get the right pace and give myself a good look at a 4. Alright, so it wasn't my best chip there. Definitely not my best putt either. So not the best hole there, but on hole 13, par 3, 230 yards. Definitely a pretty sizable hole. Pins in the back. Gonna be going 5-iron. Alright guys, that was a really good shot from 230. It's actually pretty crazy. You can see the pitch mark there. That got 4 or 5 feet, maybe even 6 feet of backspin. So that was definitely a pretty crazy shot there, and it's really back to front. So I have a putt pretty much straight up the hill. See if we can make a really nice 2. Alright guys, so on to hole 14, pretty good 3 there, pretty happy with that, and now we're going to be hitting a 2-iron right at that tree out there in distance. guys, so we got about 218 left. See the pin there on the right side of the green. I'm going with an 8-iron because I think this might be a bit of a flyer, so see if we're gonna hit a good shot right at the hole. Alright guys, so that was probably one of my best shots in a long time. Landed it right around here. Pretty much played it perfectly out of the rough, and it skipped up really nicely. So that was really nice to see. Nice to see it getting off to a good start this morning. Yeah, I've really been hitting it great from the rough, and hopefully it starts spilling over the rest of my game. So let's finish this putt off. All right guys, on hole 15, I want to clarify that last hole is a par 4. Sorry, it's literally still 7:30 in the morning, so I'm a little tired and groggy. So still a good 3. I'll take it any day of the week. Now we're on to a par 5, hole 15, 555 yards. Gonna be hitting a 2-iron. Okay, so pretty good tee shot here. Got about 280 left to the pin. So we're gonna be going with another 2-iron, see if we can get on the screen under regulation and have a putt for a 3. Alright, so I missed a bit wide right here. Honestly, that is the miss because you can definitely see those reeds behind the pin. So got a 58-degree wedge, have a little bit of green to work with. So I'm gonna try to land it just on the front part and let it run out to the pin. Alright guys, that was a really good up and down there. That was a really good roll too. Felt pretty good about that. Got about 230 here, hole 16. Gonna be hitting a 4-iron. Gonna just be playing a bit of a cut, left to right. Just going for the center of the green here. This is definitely another tough hole. Well, it's a bit long left. You can see where I landed right there. Ball rolled up to there. See, that's an example of the ball starting to go a bit longer because it's pretty heavy dew right now and pretty heavy air, and it's slowly getting a little warmer, slowly getting a little thinner air, and that's the difference between the par 3 before where I was riding the money and the par 3 now where I'm a bit long. So it's important as you play rounds of golf, especially in the morning, keep an eye on that stuff, an eye on distances changing so you can adjust with it. So 58-degree wedge, let's see if we can get up and down. Alright guys, so I did one better than getting up and down. That was awesome. That was probably one of my best bunker shots I've hit in a long time. Like, that was absolutely a perfect shot. It was a tough shot too because it was downhill and really kind of had to make sure I got under the ball. So that was awesome to see go in. Now we're on hole 17, 540-yard par 5. Gonna be hitting a 2-iron right at the corner of that dog leg. So let's send it. Alright, so just in the first cut here, didn't really hit it very good, but that's why we hit a 2-iron. So we're still in good shape. About 320 yards to the pin. Gonna be hitting another 2-iron, seeing if we can get close to that green. Alright guys, this is what we got left here. You can see the ball back there. See the pin. Got a little bit of green to work with. Probably about 22 yard carry, so see if we can have some good touch here and see if we can knock close. All right, guys, so we've had a really good stretch so far. Another really solid 4 there. Feeling really good about my game right now. On hole 18, about 410 yards, par 4. Gonna be hitting a cup with the 2-iron up the left center. See if we can hit a good shot. All right, well, that was not a very good shot, but I did stay just in the short stuff, but I'm kind of like in the middle there. So there's the pin right there. Have 170 to the pin, and I'm gonna be going to the pitching wedge because I wanna have a lot of speed through this ball. So that's gonna allow me to take a pretty good hack at it. And the goal is just to get this on the right line. If it's the right distance, that's even better. So we're gonna be going to the pitching wedge. Okay, as you can see my ball right there. I actually went a bit long there, but I mean, my big thing was I wanted a lot of speed going through that ball so that it would be much harder for that grass to kind of grab the club in any kind of way. And I was also, I don't know if you guys could tell, I'm gonna leave the practice swings in so you guys can see what I was doing. I was doing a practice swing right on that collar, a little bit further up from the ball, so I kind of get a feel for how that swing was. And my big thing was just a lot of speed, try to come over the top, so I didn't hit that high grass, and it was a bit long, as I said, but we got about a 30-footer. See if we can hit a putt.